It's October the 25th, Wednesday. Shame on me, because I thought I didn't want to go to the Bronx Zoo, so I didn't sign up on Monday online because I have to sign Sushi and I up, and even if you don't have a service dog, you have to sign yourself, and only a service dog, by the way, because this is a park with lots of animals. That's Bronx Zoo over there. We're in Southern Boulevard and 185th. There's a bodega here. This has been here, not the same one perhaps, but it's been there since I was a kid. There used to be a number joint, probably where the hair place is right there. My sister-in-law used to work there, and she was an accountant. And it was a number joint like for, you know, those mob that owned these joints, and gambling was behind the scenes of cashier check. It's a big mess. So I think it was something like that. So anyways, we're gonna go to my old neighborhood, which is around the corner, but I spotted this over here, so I'm gonna check out what this is, and then I'm gonna pause the camera for now and walk around. It's a beautiful day. It's fall, but even the trees and nature are fooled, because by now, in the past, all this would have been different colors from what I remembered as a kid. So it's not only tricking nature, it has tricked me over and over. I keep feeling and thinking it's springtime, although it is fall. So, pause for now. Oh yeah, here goes Sushi. Welcome to Sushi Travels. Here goes Sushi. So the thing about New York, it's a lot of sights and sounds and smells. And I'm sure Sushi gets a whiff of that a lot. Where we live, it's rural area. I live in a like a senior community, and none of us really cook anymore. You know, so I only cook when I'm doing potluck dinners, or if I have someone over, which is hardly rare. Yeah, so this is what a bodega inside looks like. See? That's what a bodega is of New York. So, walking down the street, all these people here was neighbors. Oh yeah, and the sights and the smells and the sounds. Well, I really love the smells. You get all kinds of smells. Well, I'm going to be approaching the Italian neighborhood that I grew up in, which is Little Italy in the Bronx. Now, this is so funny. Every time I come around to this neighborhood, this is always linked to here. Same one, and it's faded throughout time. It's a pink like dolly that you fold like for luggage or for packages, and it's always tied up there in the same spot. And I don't come very often to New York, so it's funny that I always see that there. So I'm already thirsty. I have water, and I have water for Sushi. So okay, this is a building that they constructed. The last time I was here, I was across the street telling you about this. And this wasn't here when I was a kid. See? Wasn't here when I was a kid. It's a program, I think, to help women. Unless you want to be in it. Alright, so this is a shelter, what they built here. Across the street from where I grew up at. It helps women. So that's pretty cool. So, there's poop there. Dogs poop on the concrete. I'm not used to it. My dog doesn't poop on concrete. So nobody cleans up after their dog, you know. Bunch of lazy people. So anyways, you see these buildings here. When I was a kid, I had friends that lived there. And so now I'm going to cross, well, I'm going to go and walk to the school where my brothers went to school. They built this school. It wasn't here. Before this school was here, it was all bare junkyard. And there was way back a pink house that my neighborhood childhood friends, we all thought that there was a witch living there, because that was the rumor. Because kids make up stuff. See, this is the school, PS2 205, unless they change the name, because I've noticed they've changed names a lot. And my building is over there. So we're across the street to my building. So then I'm gonna film that. And I'm probably gonna end the film. It smells like poop. Ugh, I gotta watch because it's like a minefield. Okay. So this is the building. See? You see the building? Okay. And this is my basement. The building. When I was a kid, this hallway looked a lot longer. And it was a lot creepy. Some of the basement is still creepy. And let me see. You probably can't see from here, but my apartment window on the 4th floor was on the end corner up there. So there used to be an old little guy with a big dog. I think it was a Great Dane, and his name was Cecito. And he would always sit out. You see by that the building apartment door. He would sit out on the first window on the 1st floor, and sometimes the kids, we would climb up and let me check it. I don't have poop. Hold on a minute, let me see if this sticks here. Hold on. I have a magnet in the back of my phone, so it holds there. So I'm gonna check if I didn't step on poop because I'm having a strong stench of poop. All right, there's nothing. So anyways, we used to hang out and eat Captain Crunch. He would treat us to Captain Crunch. He was a friendly old little skinny petite little old man. So anyways, and then that over there where it says grocery, let me show you in the corner right there, that used to be a pharmacy. And then across over there where all the scaffolds are, that used to be a meat market. And then this was a candy store my sister-in-law used to work at in the corner there. I'm gonna probably get closer there. That candy store was happening back in the 70s. There was the hustle, the jukebox playing, and all this stuff. And so I wanted to get a... Thank you. Sorry. It's okay. So I'm inside the building. These steps looked a lot larger and longer. They may have been, maybe not. But in my memory, it's like it was a long way. And I used to sit here, I was an asthmatic child, and I would sit here to catch my breath. So let me see, I'm gonna go up and see the lobby part. Sushi's being such a good sport. Thank you, she helps me up. Good girl. She wants to look inside. Mommy grew up here. So the layout appears to be the same inside. I don't know if you can see that. I would so love to coinky-dink meet somebody that has my apartment to see if they let me see it. Now I saw it online and it's for sale. It's so expensive. I should have got the information before making this video because my brother choked when I told him, you know the building that we used to live in? Yeah, I told him the price and he was like, what? Get out. Okay, come. All right, could you hold it open for me? Thank you. All right. Okay. You don't live in apartment 4D? No. Okay, just checking, because I grew up in this building, and I lived in apartment 4D, and I was curious about it. Oh, no. Okay. Hola. ¿Viven aquí? ¿Cómo están? Oh, okay. Oh, pensé que vivían aquí, en este building. Okay. So, I'm so wanting to, let me see if the super knows. So in this next building next to mine, heading to the corner, this building, I had some friends that lived here that they always hung out the windows too. These bars like this are really great and they were not there at that time. So, I had friends that used to come and visit here on the first floor, and one of them was Lula Ciccarelli. She was one of my best friends, because I had so many best friends. Everybody was best friend with me. So here we are. We're hitting that corner. See? And that's where the grocery store over there is. I can't see because of the sun glare. Hope I'm pointing to the right place. Well, that was the candy store. And this here, this is a grocery store now. This was a pastry shop that I forgot the original name, if it's not Ruggieri, but Ruggieri became the name if that wasn't the original name. Ruggieri Pastries. It was a big bakery. I used to get Italian ices all the time. I used to write stories to a lady in a building after mine in this neighborhood that would encourage me. She would always say, would you write me a story? I'll pay you something. And she would give me a quarter or one of those dollar prize toys, you know, the cheap toys that comes in, you know, plastic or whatever. And that was a big treat. And so I would just run to this Italian place and get me an Italian icy. Okay, so there where it says Angel's Cafe, that used to be a pizzeria. And then over here, one of these places was the dry cleaners that I grew up at. It might be where it says Chinese something. So I'm going to cross the street because I'm getting a scent that I don't want. And the last time I walked by it, Sushi whined and whimpered, and it's called a botanica, which a lot of people practice Santeria, or people that don't know any better get botanicals for healing or whatever. And so I don't like to go there. I don't like the spirits there. Neither does Sushi. So this video I'm going to end right here, right now. I'm approaching Crotona Avenue, the corner of Crotona. We're in 187th, East 187th. Oh yeah, one more thing. Up this street is Dodge High School. I don't know if it's called Dodge High School anymore, but that's what it was. That was where it says Deli Food Market. That used to be called Met's Food Supermarket. And it was a teensy-weensy upscale bodega, but they made it like the style of a modern, in that time, modern supermarket, mini market or something. Okay, so ciao for meow.